Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulillah. Hello and welcome my dear students, third prep second term. وهكذا وصلنا إلى unit 12 ونطق كلمات lesson 1. تأتي unit 12 تحت عنوان into the future. Into the future. What are our objectives in this unit? أهدافنا فيها to talk about future technology. كيف نتحدث باستخدام كلمات معينة عن تكنولوجيا المستقبل. Also, another objective is how to talk about your personal goals and ambitions. خصوصا كتابة باراجراف أو فقرة تتحدث فيها عن أهدافك وطموحاتك المستقبلية. Let's start. حارة ركوب الدراجات أو ممشى الدراجات cycle lane. cycle lane. حافلة كهربائية electric bus. electric bus. لاعب رياضات إلكترونية e-sports player. e-sports player. مساعد assistant. assistant. جهاز device. device. مهندس أجهزة إنسان آلي روبوتات robotics engineer. robotics engineer. طابعة ثلاثية الأبعاد 3D printer. 3D printer. حل solution. solution. درجة حرارة temperature. temperature. شخص عربي أو عربي الجنسية Arab. Arab. حارة أو ممشى lane. lane. الرياضات الإلكترونية e-sports. e-sports. رجل إطفاء firefighter. firefighter. بطل hero. hero. الكهرباء electricity. electricity. تنبؤ أو نبوءة prediction. prediction. إنسان آلي robot. robot. علم الروبوتات أو علم الفواعل الآلية robotics. robotics. ثلاثي الأبعاد 3D اللي هي بتساوي 3 dimensional. 3 dimensional. بالمئة percent. percent. يتقدم بطلب apply والماضي applied. يشحن charge والماضي charged. فيروس كورونا coronavirus. أثناء during. during. قماش fabric. fabric. أرض زراعية farmland. farmland. عائم floating. floating. تحدي challenge. challenge. طاقة energy. energy. يطبع print. printed. قناع mask. mask. التعلم على الإنترنت online learning. online learning. سعر أو ثمن price. price. يولد أو ينتج produce. produce والماضي produced. معلم آلي robot teacher. robot teacher. اجتماع عمل business meeting. business meeting. زائر visitor. visitor. الفقمة أو عجل البحر seal. seal. خلايا شمسية solar panels solar panels. الواقع الافتراضي virtual reality virtual reality. جواز سفر passport passport. Conjugation of irregular verbs يركب ride rode ridden. يرتفع rise rose risen. يرتدي wear wore worn. يسمع hear heard heard. يعني أو يقصد mean meant meant. يؤذي أو يؤلم hurt hurt hurt. يفقد أو يخسر lose lost lost. يشم smell smelt smelt. Study these definitions. Assistant, somebody who helps a person do their job. Device, a machine or equipment for a particular job or electric equipment that can do a special job. Esports player, a player of online video games. Online learning, education or teaching that you can have on the internet. Robotics engineer, a person whose job is to design or work with robots. Solution, a way to deal with or answer a puzzle or question, or a way to solve a problem or answer a question. 3D printer, a machine that can make copies of whole objects. Temperature, how hot or cold something is. Virtual reality, when a computer makes you think that you are in a real place using pictures and sound. Cycle lane, a special place where people can cycle on roads. Collocations, ينهي الدراسة الجامعية leave university leave university. يتنبأ make predictions. يصنع تصميمات make designs. يصنع نماذج ثلاثية الأبعاد make 3D models. يركب الدراجات ride bikes. يزرع محاصيل غذائية grow food. يستخدم التعلم عن بعد use online learning. يقوم بعمل مشاريع do projects. يقوم بأداء عرض تقديمي do presentations. يقوم بأداء الواجب المدرسي do homework. Listening and reading. Listening. Girl 1. Look, this article says that cities across the world are building new cycle lanes. This one is Beijing. It goes above the city. Girl 2. That looks amazing. Girl 1. According to the article, the most popular way to travel in the future won't be by fast train or driverless car, it will be by bike. Girl 2. Do you think that's possible? Girl 1. Not really. It's good that some cities are building new cycle lanes, but I think there will always be quicker and easier ways to travel. Girl 2. I think you are right. 2. Boy 1. So this article is about the energy that we will use in the future. What does it say? Boy 1. It says that we will all be using more renewable energy. In fact, by 2050, all of our energy will be renewable. Boy 2. I agree. We have to change the renewable energy. We have to change the renewable energy to protect the planet. We have to change to renewable energy to protect the planet. 3. Girl 3. It says here that we will need a lot more scientists in the future. Girl 4. Well, there are already a lot of jobs that people need science for. And in the future, science will be more important. Girl 3. Why? Girl 4. Well, with problems like climate change, we will need new ideas and new technology. We need scientists for this. Girl 3. Oh yes, I see what you mean. 4. Boy 2 or Boy 3. Look at this esports tournament. 60 million people watched it online. Boy 4. Yes, esports are becoming really popular. Boy 3. It says here that esports will be more popular than football by 2030. Boy 4. I don't think that I don't think that will happen. I don't think that will happen. Billions of people watch football matches. Esports are popular, but they won't be more popular than football. Boy 3. No, I don't think they will. Next. Interviewer. Well, we've all got our own ideas about what life will be like in the future. Perhaps we'll be able to control devices with our eyes or travel in planes that go into space. But what will education be like? Dr. Layla Hamid, an expert in education and technology, is here to tell us more. So, Dr. Layla Hamid, how do you think education will be different in future? Dr. Layla, well, recently all students have been doing more online learning, and I am sure that they'll do more of their learning this way in the future. Interviewer, so what are the advantages of online learning? Dr. Layla, the great thing about online learning is that you don't need lots and lots of books, so you can work anywhere. Students will be able to complete a school project wherever they are, and they won't be able to lose their homework. Interviewer, that's true. And what kind of new technology could we see in the classroom? Dr. Layla, I think 3D printers will be very important in the future. Students will be able to use these to make all kinds of things. Interviewer, so will they be able to print anything they like? Dr. Layla, no, they won't be able to print very large things or objects made from certain materials, but they will be able to print models and even make their own designs. Interviewer, great. I've heard that some places, such as restaurants, shops, and even hospitals, are starting to use robot assistants. Do you think that we could use robot assistants in schools? Dr. Layla, no, I don't think so. I think that in future robots will help with some jobs in some places, but it would be very difficult to make a robot that could teach a lesson. So I don't think that we will see robots in the classroom. Interviewer: that's a pity. It would be fun to have a robot teacher. Dr. Layla: well, lessons in the future will definitely be fun. Teachers already use the internet for videos and educational games. In the future, it's going to be even more exciting. Students will be able to use virtual reality to discover new things or explore places that are far away or that existed in the past. Interviewer: so you think that in a history lesson, students will be able to visit ancient Egypt? Dr. Layla: yes, they will. Of course, the students won't be able to taste the food or smell the flowers, but they will be able to see the people and the places. Interviewer: that does sound exciting, but what about traditional teaching? Will students still listen to the teacher and answer questions? Will they do talks, projects, and presentations? Dr. Layla: yes, of course. These things will always be important. It's the teacher's job to present the lesson and make sure that students understand, but technology will help to make them more exciting. Interviewer: well, it's been really interesting talking to you, Dr. Layla Hamid. Thank you. Dr. Layla, you're welcome. The technology of tomorrow. Here are 3 things that could be part of our lives in the future. Floating farms. One of the biggest problems we will have in the future is how to feed the world. As the population grows and sea levels rise, we won't be able to grow the food we need on the farmland we have. One solution is to build floating farms and the sea. To build floating farms on the sea. The farms will have solar panels so they will be able to produce their own electricity. Energy shirts. Energy shirts. Have you heard of a shirt that can charge your phone? Scientists have made a new fabric that produces electricity as it moves. This means that we will be able to charge our devices as we run or walk outside. Robot assistant. Robot assistants. When we go to hospital in the future, we may see doctors, nurses, and robots. During the coronavirus pandemic, robot assistants worked in hospitals in Rwanda. Lectures collect information and even remind people to wear masks. More importantly, they helped to keep hospital workers safe. Important expressions and prepositions. يتقدم بطلب لي. Apply for. Apply for. يجد حلول جيدة لي. Find good solutions to. خلال حوالي عام. In about a year's time. بنفس الطريقة. In the same way. يرتفع أو يتصاعد. Moves up. Moves up. ينقذ من. Save from. Save from. Or save someone or save something from. قبل سنة 2040 by 2040. في الترتيب الصحيح. In the correct order. يقدم أسبابا. Give reasons. Give reasons. بطرق مختلفة. In different ways. In different ways. على الطريق. on the road. في مباني طويلة in tall buildings. يحافظ على الناس آمنين. Keep people safe. Keep people safe. ينتج كهرباء. Produce electricity. Produce electricity. يضيع طعام أقل. Waste less food. Waste less food. جزء من حياتنا. Part of our lives. Part of our lives. في الأرض الزراعية. On the farmland. On the farmland. هل سبق لك أن سمعت عن have you heard about or have you heard of حوالي ثلث around 1/3 of around 1/3 of. Thank you very much.